Hi, I'm Tommy from Funk Stylist TV, and I'm joined here with Issac Baptiste, aka Turbo, and he's joined us in Halifax and today teaching a house workshop with Dance to Beats company. And I'm just basically here just to kind of catch up with him because I don't think we get enough exposure from him, really. But we'll also get to know him a little bit as a person as well. So firstly, I'd like to thank you again for joining us for the interview.
Thank you for having me.
And basically I want to kickstart it off by saying it's now 2013 and I just want to ask you how 2012 was. I mean, have you been busy throughout 2012 and what have you done through that year?
Throughout 2012 I've been crazy busy.
Yeah.
And that's with regards to doing workshops, performances, competing, or just traveling in general. And just like seeing dance in different cultures as well. So like I've done a lot of workshops around the UK, definitely, and a lot of traveling in Europe as well. Okay. Cool. And I think one of my highlights was definitely going to Japan.
Oh really? Why is that?
In Japan, dance is massive. It's huge. It's respected. People are loyal with their dance, and they want, the people that do dance in Japan, they want to learn, they want to push. So anything new they see, whether they're in a battle and they've beaten someone in a battle, they will always see something that they don't have. Yeah. And they will ask them, oh, come with us, train with us, let's jam together.
So there's just that kind of natural curiosity kind of thing, right? And that kind of hunger, I guess?
Hunger, man, very hungry.
Well, I've done a few interviews as well with quite a few pioneers from different dance styles as well. Yeah. Why do you think that Asia and Japan has accepted that much more than the UK? So, I mean, there's been criticism that sometimes in the UK, when people say they really want workshops, but hardly anybody actually turns up. But then over in Asia, when somebody says, oh, I'm going to do a workshop, 500 people turn up, right? I mean, I don't know, from your opinion, why do you think that is?
From my opinion, from how I see it, the UK, there's a lot of people that want the TV stardom. They don't necessarily want to work hard to get to that ultimate goal or to reach their highest level of dance. They want to get it there and then, straight away.
Sure.
So
instant gratification kind of thing.
There you go. Yeah. So they want to, so that rather than them coming to a workshop and seeing how that teacher is breaking things down for them to improve, they want to see the hardest move, the best groove, or not even the best groove, the best move. Oh, I've got to get it like this, I've got to get it like that. Not do one class, not understand how your body moves, how your body should fit, or how your body should be set to get certain moves, to make it bigger than what it is. And they get too excited and think, oh yeah, I don't need to go to a workshop with Turbo. I don't need to go to a workshop with Brooke or Bly or whatever. I can do it myself. People in Asia, they're hungry. They are very, very hungry, as in, look at me. They have 9-year-olds and 12-year-olds that are continuously on it. And they will always ask you questions. They're curious. They want to know, they want to learn. They have music that I don't even have yet, but they're willing to give you their music. They want to see what you can do with their music. They want to share, they want to push, they want to progress. UK, and this, don't get me wrong, it's not the whole of UK.
No, of course not.
It's not the whole of UK, but majority of UK, and I will say majority of UK with high confidence.
Cool.
I've seen them, okay? Which means when the music is playing, you don't stand still. I don't want to see this. To a banging beat like this, this is what I don't want to see.
So now you've been in the dance scene for quite a while now. So quite a personal question, but how old are you now? And then when did you start get introduced to dance? Not necessarily a house, but the dance.
Dance, I got introduced to dance when I was 3. Right now I'm 22.
By the way, that laughter was from people that did a workshop earlier, so if you hear some laughing, it's cool.
22 plus. I'm 22 plus 7. So, I'm 29, nearly 30, and yeah, I've been dancing for a while. But I started off age of 3. My mum got me into dancing, which was African dancing, traditional Ghanaian dancing, and with that dancing as well, you had your routines, you had your freestyles as well with the music. But one thing that was very important within the African dancing was if you're gonna dance to the drums, traditional African drums, if you're gonna dance to the drums, you also have to play the drums for someone else to dance.
Right, okay.
So it's a continuing, like the cycle just keeps on going round, keeps on going round. If you're tired from dancing, you want to break, boom, switch. Next person goes in, so you're always sharing. And also my dad was in a reggae band as well, and he used to play the drums, so he was a drummer.
So he's kind of born into music?
Yeah, born into music, born into dance, which is why I kind of see myself having that extra sort of perk when it comes to hitting crazy beats or hitting all crazy like accents and musicality.
Okay, so when was it that you're primarily known for house, but I know that you do various other styles as well. So did you pick up house first, or did you find other styles and then you actually fell into house? And
sorry, I've got a shiver.
There's a dead grave out there and there's someone just walked over it.
Someone walked over my grave, boy. Sorry, give me that question again.
So yeah, so when did you discover dance? When did you discover house? Sorry.
Oh, right.
But also I know that you do other dance styles as well. So did house come first, or did house come after you discovered other styles?
House came later on for me. House came very late for me. Before I started off, as I said before, African dancing when I was 3. Yeah. And as everyone knows, or that people that know about house, African styles of dance, whether it's like tribal or it's commercial African side of dance, has a huge influence in house music and house dance as well. But I did start off with African, and then I ventured into popping and b-boying. Yeah. And that was me. I was like, yeah, I'm doing popping, b-boying, and even locking at times as well. So those were like my main styles. That's what I focused on. Okay. And I kind of left those styles. Like, I still did the popping a bit, but I didn't really go into it deep to have all my foundations down and stuff. I did it more performance. Okay. I still do it as a performance as well. So I know I can pop, but I won't teach it. Okay. Because I don't think it's right me teaching you something that ain't the right technique or the right way. So I'll just perform it. House came later when a guy called Dilo, who came from France. It was 3 guys. It was Dilo, Norman, and a guy called Steve Westy. And those guys came over and they started doing house and hip hop. Yeah. And when they came over and started doing their steps, like the people in the UK were like, what are you doing? Like, why are you moving like that? Like, that's not dance. This is dance. I promise you. I promise you, I swear on my life, a lot of dancers will back me up on this who have been there from back in the day. We would dance like that in the clubs. I swear to you. Looking back on it now, I should never have done that. We should never have done that. And through watching Steve, Norman and Dilo, like, they were showing us that you dance with the music. Don't always attack the music. Don't fight the music. Dance with it. Give yourself that flow. Let it be nice at times. Let it be hard at times. Let it be rigid. Let it be sticky. Let it be soft. Let it have a bounce. Like, they were showing us this. Yeah. We were naive. We didn't care. It was like, whatever. But they still drilled it to us. And because of those guys, I now am so in love with house, hugely. Like Steve taught me so much, D'Lo taught me so much, Norman taught me so much as well. And like I thank them hugely on a large scale because I still love it now. And the same way I teach my workshops, the same way that they were giving me moves, I'm trying to give that back to the kids, adults, whoever wants to learn house, but in that passionate form, rather than just give you steps. This is a pas de bourrée. I will tell you pas de bourrée, but put your toes into it, feel it, iron out those creases, like and give you that feel. So house came later for me through Steve, Norman and D'Lo, Low Life Crew. Sorry, done there.
Cool. Okay, so I mean, so other than the styles that you've mentioned now, and you are still quite young, you know, because I'm 30, so too. So yeah. But
I thought you was 12.
Yeah, thanks. Asian genes, peace. Big up Asians, not racist at all. But anyway, so.
Did he just say racist?
Anyway, so, but are there any other styles that you kind of want to learn as well? I mean, if you could, you know, prioritize the next dance style that you would learn, what would you pick first? And then, I mean,
see, I would love to get back into my breaking. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to get back into that, just for the mere fact that lofting in house, which is a lot of floor work, floor-based movements. Breaking will help me improve like my stamina, my creativity on the floor. But if there were other styles that I really would like to learn properly and spend some time doing it, salsa, bachata, merengue, even ballet to a point as well. I would love to learn ballet.
Because those styles could actually fit into house quite.
They could all fit into
well.
house, and the thing is, it's like since doing house, like learning all my steps in house, I've learned where certain steps have come from, and I look at the ballet side of dance, and then I look at the house side of dance, and be like, oh, that step looks like that step. That's where the influence comes from. Salsa, that step is like that. Oh, there's the influence. So it kind of draws me to the original styles where house got the influences from. Like salsa, I would love to. And another one as well, the hustle. Ooh, people
that's kind of like modern jive kind of thing.
In a way, like, you know, people like Archie Benet, Know the Hustle, Link, Brooklyn Terry, Buddha Stretch, Khalif, Marjorie, like these guys, they do the hustle, like, and you just look at it and you're like, oh, I've got to get involved in this, man. It's dope. So yeah, those are my styles, man.
And that's the style that basically that incorporates lots of spinning as well, and it's male-led, right? It's a partner dance. It's a social dance.
Social dance.
Yeah. Okay, so there's so leading on from like the dance style, so I'm just going to ask you some personal questions, basically, just to get you know you better as a person. But also I'm going to open it out to the people that are sat behind the camera. So I'm just going to ask you, so basically just one-off questions, such as like, what do you do to chill out? So basically, when you're not dancing, when you're not performing, like, what do you do when you manage to get home and you sit on your sofa, or like whatever?
Sounds cliche or cheesy, but I listen to music. I swear to God, I can sit in a room, empty out my head, and just listen to music. And when I say listen to music, I mean I listen to music. I will sit down and I'll listen to chill out music, relaxed. Like I will slump on a chair. Oh. I'm not even bopping, I'm just swaying. I'm going with the track, I'm swaying, I'm slipping off my chair. Like I get my highs and lows from music. that is, yeah, it's a big thing for me. Like, that's one thing. Another thing for me that I do chill out a lot with as well, that chills me out and gets me calm, is sightseeing. Yeah, literally, like, with all my traveling, as much as like I'm excited to, like, even if it was a job, I'm excited to dance where I'm going, or I'm excited to teach. Yeah. I will sit in a car, and if I see a landscape that looks beautiful, like, and there's like a bunch of sheep. Yeah, yeah. Like, some people be like, oh, it's only sheep, but like, I will sit down and chill, and I'm like, I don't get to see sheep. It sounds so funny. It sounds so weird. But like, for those that live in a city, that live in London and work really hard, all you get to see most of the time is studio, building, jump in a car, TV program, host this, perform here, workshop there. Yeah. Not complaining at all. But there's moments when you sit in that car and you literally sit back, and I do this, and I sit here like this, and I look at that landscape, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm chilling out. I will wind the windows down and I will suck in that air through my nostrils, smelling that air, I'm like, oh, this is nice. Look, sheep.
So other thing as well then, so you like sightseeing, and you enjoy just listening to music. So what about food? Do you have like a favourite kind of food? Kind of thing?
Listen, I like Italian food. Italian's nice. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, Italian food's nice. Chinese food is nice. Oh man, I love it. Oh, I've been dying to interview like this for ages, man. This is the side people don't get.
Exactly.
I'm not, do you know what it is? It's not even that I'm racist. I'm not racist. I'm just real. I'm saying things that people want to say, but they don't say it. So I say it for you. Yeah. I just got to say it in PG form. But no, I love, like, you know, Chinese food. I do love Chinese food, but good Chinese food. But my favorite, and for life, favorite, like, Caribbean's actually second to this, but it's Thai food, man. Yeah, good choice. Thai food, pad Thai, chicken massaman. Listen, man, you don't get it. Like, when you're Penang, Penang, da dang. Like, when you get, like, for example, the aromas that you get from certain foods, like some certain dishes in a Thai restaurant, they literally, they don't do that. They literally go, you smell the scents, hit your nose, go to the back of your head before you even touch the dish with your palate. And it makes you instantly think, what is this gonna taste like? That smell is so fresh. That looks good. Wait, what? Like, to me, it's kind of like, how can I put it? It's like I'm trying to seduce, like, my girl or something. It's like, you know, it's like, ooh, that looks good. People look at me like, hey, you're right there. Yeah, I'm chicken. It's not, oh God, it's good. Like, Thai food, I'm talking about it now and I'm rubbing my thighs. Thai food gets me all the time, man, all the way. Thai food, yay.
Cool. All right, so let's see. What? Okay, so where are you originally from, and are your parents living in London as well, or are they living elsewhere?
Well, I'm British, originally born London. London bred. I have a red passport. Yay. My parents, my mum was born in Dominica, so background is Dominica, not Dominican Republic, Dominica, really tiny island. If one more person goes over to the country right now, the island will tip. So please wait until March. My dad is also Dominican as well, but he was born here as well. He's a East Londoner, West Ham supporter. My mum's Dominican, and man, all I gotta say is, a lot of people say like Barbados is like the island of paradise.
Yeah.
But people from Barbados say that Dominica is the island of paradise. It's like, man, getting off that plane, the heat hits you with a beautiful natural scent, like a beautiful sweet scent. It's like someone has just like sprayed some amazing scent in front of the aeroplane, and you've just gone, I'm home.
There's actually a person on top of the plane like doing
actually,
this.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Before you get out, there's someone climbing on.
Do you like that? Does that smell nice to you? Welcome to Dominica! And then there's like 10,000 people coming out with like flowers, and there's a carnival, children jumping in the air with fish. Dominica is beautiful, man. Beautiful country. Beautiful country. I advise you to go.
Cool. All right. So since this interview is not a train wreck but close, a very honest train wreck, I am actually just going to open like the questions out to the floor. So anybody like want to throw it out? Miss Piggy, for example.
You nearly sucked your iPhone into your nostril. That's what you did. You nearly hit Siri with your nostril.
So any questions? Any questions? Everybody.
Any questions? Don't be shy.
People like outside of the scene where house is strongest and hip hop is strongest, what do you recommend like for them to train with? Like, where can they go? Like, can they get around with people out the scene that are near anyone?
So basically, anybody that hasn't studied house too much, where can they get information from and
people
where to learn?
Okay.
Okay.
The best thing, one, is the music. Right now, there's huge. Right now, there's huge opportunities and so many avenues for people to find music, especially house music. House music, there's hundreds and thousands, there's probably millions of different house tracks that you can find on your phone right now. YouTube, friend's house, clubs, like that's the first thing for me is like the music. And then once you hear that music, you know it makes you feel a certain way. You're like, this track is making me bounce, it's making me bump. Where can I go to the next level? What can take me to the next level? The clubs. Hit the clubs up. Find out where they are. Like, whether they'll be where you're from, whether they're in Halifax, whether they're in London. If you have an opportunity, I would even say go to Ibiza. Go to Ayia Napa. Like, a lot of people see on TV, oh, like, you know, it's all about sex and drugs, and no, not everywhere. Because I went myself last year and my eyes were opened. They were playing some amazing house music. DJ Carl Cox, a legend,
old school
in the game, he's still going. I had to dance for his set. I was like, really? Carl Cox? Music was blasting, jamming away, I was dancing, doing my thing. The next step from that is like, okay, where can I find dance classes? Even if you go to a local dance class that doesn't even do house, you can ask, oh, where's anywhere where they does street dance? Where's there anywhere that does popping or anywhere that does locking? You then have to go down that avenue to then ask that person, oh, do you know anywhere that does house? It's literally asking questions. That's the next step. You ask people, oh, do you know where we do house? No? Or how about popping? Is there anyone that's a good popper? Do you know? Yeah, but he's a good popper. Cool. If that person's a really good popper and they're good at teaching you and good at training you, they will know who is a good house teacher, who's a good locking teacher, who's a good b-boy, who's a good crumper. They will show you one path to go. They may not know the full path or the best, like, you know, the best person for house, but they will know that that person can teach house. Then you ask that person, oh, is there anywhere else I could go? So it's just literally music, clubs, questions, people. And even if you literally grab a bunch of people and say, hey man, let's have a little jam. do it. Like, seems stupid to some people, oh, I don't want to jam, but you improve like that. Telling you, B-boys do it, B-boys still do it. For them to improve, they go out and they jam. Poppers do it, lockers do it. Houses have been jamming before B-boys. A long time, from the discos. All this stuff, Soul Train. People jam together, you party. You're waiting on the side, oh, it's gonna be my turn soon. I can't wait. That's a jam. So yeah, man, music, clubs, ask questions, find the people.
So unfortunately, we have actually run out of time. But any last words before we close off?
Yes, I have last words. And it's not negative at all. It's to come across to you in a positive light. It's for you to take this away in a positive way. UK, stop being selfish. And I mean United Kingdom. Stop being selfish. I understand there are some things that you don't want to share yet. For example, like music, because a lot of people want to get the best music all the time. But even with myself, I hold back certain tracks until I feel that you will do that track justice. But other than that, when I mean share, stop thinking you're the best, because you're not. I'm not the best. If you are the best, you are one of the biggest fools on this planet. You are not the best. I don't care if you're 5, 8, 22, you're not the best. You can only be better and get better than better. And that's what I'm here to do as well. If I can get better than better, then I'm going to show you how to get better than better in yourself. So no one is the best. And UK, stop being damn stuck up. I'm sick of it, okay? For real talk. Share, jam, enjoy it. If not, I'm leaving the UK and I'm going to Japan. I am not even joking. Sounds funny, but when I'm gone and you say, oh, where's Turbo's classes? Oh, he's not there. Ah, sayonara.
Right. I think on that note, thanks for watching Funkstellers TV.
Thanks to yeah, leave it.
Thanks to Turbo for
Danno Doce.
an incredible interview, and for more information, just go to the description below. We're out. We're out. Get out.